All praise to the Most High. Put that right hand over their chest, man. Call all Yahweh, Shim, Mashak, Mamak, Yahweh Shai. We do this name in the only begotten Son who the world easily calls Jesus Christ. But his name is Yahweh Shai, according to the Paleo Hebrew. And we're here to wake our people up. Let them know they have to come back to God. Let them know that you have to keep the laws of God to get salvation. I'll put y'all this down. And all praise to the Most High. There's a lot going on right now. I don't know if y'all know what's going on in the world. You probably don't, because you're so consumed with what's going on in just your world. You really don't even have a hold on what's going around in the world around you. A lot of people don't even understand there's prophecy going around in all places. Every day, we are getting closer and closer to the day of the Lord's return.
That's right.
And a lot of people do not understand that. A lot of people are going to be caught out here. A lot of people are going to be slain when the Most High comes back. And that's why it says, the slain of the Lord shall be many. That's right. That in the book of Isaiah 66. The slain of the Lord shall be many. Matter of fact, get that for me. You get Isaiah 66. We're going to go into some prophecy about this land that people love so much. Home of the free indeed. But who is it for the free? Because it ain't for the black and Hispanic and Native American. It's not free for us. Last time I checked, when they made that Declaration of Independence, we were oh. No, sorry about that. Yeah, my bad. Last time I checked, when they made that Declaration of Independence, when it said all men, we were in the cotton fields.
That's right.
We were in the potato fields. We were harboring their kings and their queens, nursing their mothers and their fathers. That's what we were doing when that declaration was being written. So who was it talking about? What all men? Because it definitely ain't talking about the Israelites. But we're going to read this. I'm going to show y'all something to all you little pork eaters and let y'all know when God comes back, you're going to start at 15. Well, Isaiah 45.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, Isaiah 66. I started at 15.
So it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15.
Bring it out.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
The Lord is coming with fire. I need y'all to understand, he's not coming out here to hold your hand. He's not coming out here to pay KUB. He's not coming out here to give you daisies and chocolate dots. He's coming to do what? Bring what?
Will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Those UFOs y'all are so fascinated with? No, those are chariots. And that's our people on them.
That's right.
That's why y'all call them unidentified. Y'all know it's us up here. Y'all can never be that cool. Go ahead.
To render his anger.
No, to render his happiness.
To render his anger.
No, to be loving.
To render his anger.
No, he's coming back. No, they don't say that. He's coming back to be happy.
To render his anger.
No. He's coming back to build us up to happiness.
To render his anger
going.
with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
So the Lord is coming back angry to render his fury with rebuke with flames of fire.
That's
I don't know what your pastor's in there teaching every Sunday, but that ain't what the Bible says. Keep going. No, keep the next part.
For by fire and by a sword.
So by fire and by a sword, not with by handshakes and hugs.
Will the Lord plead with all flesh?
He's going to plead with everyone. He's going to plead with all nations, including us. 2/3 of us got to go too. That's why we sitting out here to y'all to wake up. Hey, since you believe in the Bible, let's come out of the store. You believe in the Bible, put your head down on the phone, put your head in that phone. You believe in the Bible, princess? Can you listen to this Bible verse? Just listen to the Bible verse. I know you're on your phone. Hey, y'all coming out, listen to this Bible verse.
The slain of the Lord shall be many.
The slain of the Lord shall be many. Why is the Lord talking about killing people? See, our people don't care. Our people don't care. We let them know that God's for them. They got to come back to God. We let them know, hey, if you don't get right, you're going to get killed. They just going to stay on their phone and ignore us. Keep going.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves.
Which is everyone out here. They stay on their phone. They don't want to listen to the brothers out here with ZZs on and with Bibles in their hands. But I guarantee you, if we was Caucasian and had sandwiches out here, they'd be all lined up.
In the gardens behind one tree in the midst.
In the midst, these people think they're above sin, thinking they can just walk by us and it doesn't matter because they talk to God in their heart. They have a relationship with God in their head. They're their own God.
Eating swine's flesh.
The people who eat pork, this is about you.
And abomination.
Shrimp, crab, and lobster.
And the mouse.
Well, a lot of people like, that's more of the Asians. They like to eat mice. I don't really know what's up with that. But yeah, keep going.
Shall be consumed together.
No, they're gonna thrive together.
Shall be consumed together.
No, they're gonna live forever together.
They shall be consumed together.
You're gonna die, thus saith the Lord.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High. Now, what we're gonna get into a quick lesson We're going to read the judgment. We're going to read this because Jeremiah is a power. I know I keep going into Jeremiah, but it's such a powerful book. He's such a powerful prophet. We can only pray that we're a third of Jeremiah, a fourth, an eighth of Jeremiah. We just got to pray that we're even able to even go through what he went through, because it is powerful what he went through and what he's seen and what the Most High revealed to him. Who's this brother right here? How you doing, man? Well, hold on. Okay, pause and listen. Well, what's going on, man? You believe in the Bible? What's your ethnic background?
Cuban.
Cuban. I'll pray. So would that be your dad or your mother?
Both of them.
Both of them. So you're Cuban. So let me think. Okay. So do you see yourself on this sign right here? Where do you see yourself at?
Myself?
Where do you see yourself at? Give me Matthew, Deuteronomy 7:6. Give me Matthew 15:24. We're gonna show you some things. We're gonna show you how powerful you are. Give me Psalms 82:6.
Right here?
Yeah. Where are you at? Oh, he found himself. Hey, the brother found himself. Oh my God. Okay, I'm praise the Most High. Because you gotta understand something. This is powerful right here. Where in the Bible does it say Cuban? Where in the Bible does it say West Indies? Where in the Bible does it say Negro? Where in the Bible does it say Haitians? We got to figure out that we have a God-given nationality. God gave us a nationality before these white people gave us our nationality. So who are we according to the Bible? I'm going to show you right now, King. This is beautiful. The Most High brought you here to learn this right here. So read Deuteronomy 7:6.
This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For you are a people holy to the Lord your God.
Wait a minute. He said the Bible says you. What's your name, King? Matthew. Hey, you got a biblical name. I'll praise to the Most High. I'm Kanayah. Nice to meet you, God. Read that again.
For you are a people holy to your God.
The Bible says you are a people holy to your God. I thought it was everyone's God. That's what they say in the Christian church, right?
Yes.
Okay, so keep going.
The Lord God has chosen you.
No, wait, I thought God chose everyone. Why is the Bible saying God chose you? That don't sound like what your pastor preaches and what he says in the church. This is out the Bible. I didn't write this. Keep going.
Out of all people on the face of the earth.
Wait a minute. Out of everybody that's on the face of the earth, God did what?
Out of all people out of all people the face of the earth to be his people.
No, he's everyone's people.
To be his people.
God said out of everyone that's on the face of the earth, you're going to what?
To be his people, his treasure possession.
God said you, Matthew, are treasured and you're in his possession. He ain't worried about all the other nations. So let's read it out of Jesus Christ's own mouth. You know what red letter means? We ain't gonna hold you up. I know you get your girl and everything, but let her know this information. Let her know she's powerful. Let her know she's a daughter of Zion. Okay.
Red letter is Jesus.
He's speaking. When you see red letter in the Bible, it means Jesus Christ is speaking.
So this is Matthew 15:24.
Uh-huh.
But he answered and said,
So this is Jesus Christ. Go up to 22. Give him some context. We'll give you some context.
and behold, a woman of Canaan.
So a non-Israelite, a woman that's not on this chart, a woman that's not you, a woman that's not a possession of God, right?
Came out of the same coast and cried it to him.
So a non-Israelite is crying to Jesus Christ. Now, I'm sure you've been to church before. I'm sure you've heard the pastor say, and a wonder come all, and all come to Jesus Christ, and shut up about a Honda, right? And then he says, oh, everybody can come, right? Now, let's read what Jesus Christ does, though. Because we got to follow him, right? We're all followers of Jesus Christ.
Saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David.
So she's like, please have mercy on me. A non-Israelite is crying to Jesus Christ. A non-Israelite is crying to Jesus Christ. What did Jesus Christ do?
My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil.
Uh-huh.
But he answered her not a word.
Wait. No, he turned his way towards her and started talking to her.
But he answered her not a word.
No, he didn't ignore. No, wait. You're telling me the Bible says Jesus Christ ignored someone?
But he answered her not a word.
Jesus Christ ignored her. So let's find out why.
And his disciples came and besought.
Wait, so the 12 disciples that were walking with Jesus Christ also walked up,
saying, send her away.
Wait, no. Jesus, what are you doing? You're sending people. You're here for everyone. Wait, what they say?
Send her away.
No. Jesus, you're here for everyone. The Christian church everywhere says you're coming back for everyone.
Send her away.
So not only did Jesus Christ ignore her, but the 12 disciples said, get the hell away from us. Keep going.
For she cried after us.
For she cried after us. Now, I know you never heard this in the church before. Why is Jesus Christ ignoring people? Why are the 12 disciples telling this non-Israelite to get away from us? Let's find out.
But he answered and said, I am not sent.
Wait, Jesus Christ is answering her. He's answering her.
I am not sent.
And Jesus Christ said, I am not sent.
But unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
No, everyone.
of the house of
No,
Israel.
but everybody.
Of the house of
So
Israel.
everybody on the planet Earth.
Of the house of Israel.
Jesus Christ, at his own mouth, said he's only sent for the 12 tribes that lost, the 12 cities that lost to Israel. And that's thus saith the Lord. That's red letter. That's out the Bible. Give me, let me show you. Let me show you who you are too. And I'm gonna let you go after this, King. Get Revelation 21:12.
This is Psalms chapter 82, verse 6.
I understand you. What is? You're Cuban, right? So what they call you? They call us niggas, Spicks, all that stuff. Everything with your God-given nationality. Now you notice you can't. There's not a nickname for the Chinese. There's not a nickname for the Russians. There's not a nickname worldwide, colloquially, like there is on us. Like we're niggas, y'all are Spicks. Like ain't that weird? God said there's a byword that's going to be on his people. Says you that Deuteronomy. Read this.
I have said, ye are God.
No, he's a spick.
Ye are
No,
God.
you just a nigga.
Ye are God.
You just a wetback.
Ye are
No,
God.
you just a porch monkey.
Ye are God.
God said ye are a God. Understand that. Keep going.
And all of you are children of the Most High.
That's right. But keep going. Read the next verse.
But ye shall die like men.
We gonna die like men because we fell away from keeping the laws of God. We started eating pork. We started celebrating Christmas. We started keeping these pagan high holidays. So he took his umbrella from over us. That's why we're in the bottom right now. That's why we're in the tail end of society. So what I have? Okay, what I have? Okay, now read this. So if this is Revelations, it means it's revealed. This is the last page of the Bible. So if what we're saying isn't true, then we shouldn't be able to see this in the last page of the book. I got a question. How many gates of heaven do you think there are? How many gates of heaven do you think there are? Why is it? Why do you say that? Oh, my boy's smart up here. My boy's smart up here. But you know that's talking about you. You know you have a gate, Matthew. You have a gate. Where's Cuban at? Manasseh, you have a gate. Matthew, you have a gate.
You have a gate.
You have a gate,
That's
sir.
right.
All these other nations ain't got a gate. You got a gate, King. So understand that. Let's finish reading that out though.
21:12, Revelation. And that a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
All right. So give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. We're gonna let them walk. I appreciate you having this dialogue with us, King. I want you to understand that you gotta be on this side. You gotta come wake your people up, brother. This is the last days. There's a reason why the Most High had you come by here and talk to us. Where you get? Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Give me Proverbs 20 and 24. And read it. It's a little difficult. I appreciate you taking the time having this dialogue. We gotta wake our people up, King. We need you on the side. You speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay, you speak a little bit of Spanish. Okay. You got Proverbs 21:12 and okay. Go ahead, yes, fine. And then
It's Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord.
So your steps, the way you picked up that fly outfit, the way you put on those shoes, everything you did today, whether you ate, whatever it is that you did, guess what? Read that again.
Man's goings are of the
The
Lord.
Lord directed your steps. You don't have free will. The Lord directed you to pull up here to see us, to have this conversation. The Lord is dealing with you right now. He wants to wake you up, Matthew. He wants to let you know who you are. He wants to let you know you are God and you are more than just some spit that these fucking white people call us.
How can a man then understand his own way?
Because the Most High is over all, okay? So he guided you and he brought you here, and this is the whole duty why we're out here.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the whole conclusion of the whole
The whole
matter.
matter. This is the whole conclusion of the whole matter, Matthew.
Fear God
Fear God.
and keep his commandments.
So you gotta fear God, and you do that by keeping his laws. Stop eating pork. Stop celebrating Christmas. Come back and teach your people. Wake your people up. Let them know who you are. So, hey, you got any other questions, King? Hey, I appreciate you stopping by having this dialogue, man. Give the brother a hand, man. Mighty King right there. Let him know who he was, man. All praise to the Most High. That's right, man. All praise to the Most High. Call all you how about shit my shit when rock out shot. All praise. Okay. Hey, I like that right there. Cuban's waking up. We here for all our people. We trying to get all our people out of here. All praise to the Most High. So go back to Jeremiah 50, and you're Jeremiah 50, and I'm gonna have you read out the KJV, and then we're gonna get in the NIV to get a better understanding, because a lot of people get tripped up on these words. All praise to the Most High. And this is going into the what's gonna happen to this land, Babylon. This is the daughter of Babylon. This is where we're at right now. All right, Babylon just means land of confusion. What's up, King? What's going on with you, brother? What's going on?
Jeremiah 50 from the top.
Uh-huh.
The word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans
Uh-huh.
by Jeremiah the prophet.
So this is the word of the Lord that's speaking against Babylon, which is this place right here.
Declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken. Bel is confused or confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces.
What you stop at? What verse is that? Okay, you read the first 2 words.
Jeremiah 50:1 in the NIV. This is the word of the Lord spoke through Jeremiah the prophet concerning Babylon and the land of the Babylonians. Announcing and proclaiming among the nations, lift up a banner and proclaim it, keep nothing back, but saying Babylon will be captured.
This place will fall. This place will be destroyed, thus saith the Lord. There's not going to be another 400 years of this place sitting here thriving. This place will be knocked down by thermonuclear missiles. Keep going.
Bel will put to shame, Marduk filled with terror. Her images will be put to shame.
All your little idols, your white Jesus. How you doing, brother? How you doing? What's your name, King?
I'm Larry.
Larry? Okay. I didn't know you knew. Okay, I'll praise to the Most High. I'll praise to the Most High. What you know about the Bible? You know anything about the truth? You know anything?
Yeah, I know a little bit about it. It's one thing I do know for sure is the word of the Bible is always going to be ignorant.
That's right. That's prophecy. And we can see that. Give me Deuteronomy. We'll show you a little bit. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Start at 1. You read 15. You give me 68. Deuteronomy 28, 68. And we'll show you because what you said is very powerful. We'll show you a little bit of the prophecy because this is what happened to our people. This is how we know the validity of this book. 28. We start at 1.
It's Deuteronomy 28:1. It shall come to pass.
It's going to come to pass. Stand right here, brother. Stand right here.
If thou shalt hearken diligently to the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you listen to the Lord God and do what He says, He can't be talking to everybody. He's talking to a literal specific group of people.
To observe and to do all of His commandments.
All of His commandments, we got to do what He said.
Which I command thee this day.
2025, May 24th.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
Set us on high, right?
Above all nations.
No, it's equals.
Above all nations.
No, we'll be the same.
Above all nations.
We'll be set above all nations. Now read 15.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we don't listen, and this is what you just brought up. You said this is a powerful book. It's prophecy. It can predict the future, past, and present.
To observe to do all His commandments.
Deserve to do all His commandments. Hey, old school, you got that Black Lives Matter shirt on. Can we talk to you for 2 minutes? Hey, how you doing, old school? Hey, old school, let me talk to you for 2 seconds. Let me show you something. I like the shirt, brother.
I really want one.
Yeah, I like the shirt. You got a Black Lives shirt on, so that means you care about your people. That's how I feel right now. So I want to read. Oh, Vets Lives Matter. Okay, I thought it said Black Lives Matter. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it got my attention. So, what you believe in the Bible? What you know about the Bible, King? You believe in it? All right, King. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. We're gonna show you a few things. We're gonna show you that this Bible's about you. You know this Bible is your book. You know this Bible is Latin for biblos, which means record and compile of books. Did you know you're an Israelite according to the Bible, and God is only here for you? Has anyone ever told you that? Your mama told you that? Did you see yourself on this chart right here? Do you see yourself on here? Where do you see yourself at? Oh, praise to the Most High, boy. We got some powerful people up here. Okay, now I'm gonna show you something. Now, what happened? What happened to us when we was in power? We were royalty. We were kings, gods. Why are we in this land of filth and we're at the bottom and everything's bad for us? We get shot down in the streets by the police. We're gang killing each other. We're shooting each other up over a flag and over a gang symbol. What happened? How did we fall this far? Read Deuteronomy 28:1.
Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass.
I mean, this is going to happen, right? This is Deuteronomy. This is written 3,000 years ago.
If thou shalt hearken diligently to the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you should listen and do what the Lord God says, not eat pork, don't celebrate Christmas, stop celebrating these pagan high holidays, keep the Lord's high holidays, what's going to happen?
to observe and to do all of his
You
commandments.
gotta do everything this book says. We as a people gotta do everything as he says, because we're the only ones getting punished. We're the only ones that was in slavery for 400 years. We're the only ones that was written, when the Constitution was written, we wasn't even involved in that. When it said all men are created equal, they weren't talking about us in the Declaration of Independence. We was in the cotton fields working. So it wasn't talking about us, but this is talking about us.
Which I command thee this day,
2025.
that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
No, we'll be equal.
Above all nations.
No, we'll be the same.
Above all
We're
nations.
going to be above all nations if we keep these words of God. All right? Hold on.
People don't know. We used to call us more.
Right, that Moorish just means black. It's just another word for black. Like Negro, give me Acts 13:1. Let me show you that in the book. I'm gonna show you that in the book. Now read 15.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken.
Now, if you don't listen, and it's not talking to individuals, it's talking to a whole nation of people. There's a reason why we got put on them slave ships. There's a reason. What's your last name?
Martin.
My last name's Chandler. We don't go back to white people families. We had our own origin of last names before that was put on us. That's a curse on us. We're not supposed to have a white man's last name on us. That's them marking us. That's a curse from God. You can't go to a Chinese person, he has a last name Smith. You can't go to an African person, his last name is Matthews or something like that. You're just not going to find those names. That's why God put signs and wonders on his people so we would know who they were talking about in the Bible.
Thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If you don't listen,
to observe and to do all his commandments and statutes,
stop eating pork, stop celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, going to church, all these things.
which I command thee this day,
2025,
that all these curses,
all these good things,
all these curses,
all these great things,
all these
all the
curses,
wonderful things.
all these curses
Go ahead.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And if we're going to read a few of these curses, I want you to tell me who it's talking about. We're going to do a process of elimination. You got 1 to 68? Okay. Now listen to this. How did we get here as a nation of people? There we go. No. You said you answered the question. How did we get here? We got here by slave bar, and this brother knows something. We asked other brothers that, and they're so afraid to say that. They acting like, oh, well, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You never seen 12 Years a Slave? You never seen Roots? You never seen any of the movies? The real people know how we got here. Now let's read. This was prophesied 3,000 years ago. Right, exactly. Now read this.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 60.
Right.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt is synonymous with bondage, which means slavery or captivity, a rocket between a hard place. It's not actually talking about the literal land. We can read that in Exodus 20 and we'll show you that.
With ships by the way whereof.
No, with helicopters.
With ships.
No, with a magic cloud.
With ships.
No, the carpet from Aladdin.
With ships.
With ships. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
So when we brought here, have we been back to our homeland? We still here. We still working. We getting paid though to work, but it's still the same thing. They still got us on the plantations in the hood. They still paying us the little bare minimum. They're just enough to keep their society going. Yeah. So we literally have been brought here. We've never been brought back. So I want you to read. It's supposed to be Deuteronomy. But you can see how the Bible is being so precise in the prophecy saying a group of people is going to come out here and put us in the land by slave ships, and we will never return to our homeland. That can't be talking about the Chinese man. That can't be talking about the Frenchman. That can't be talking about the Dutchman. That can't be talking about any of these other nations because it didn't happen in there. Who's that? That's right. In the Mexico, exactly. That's right. That's right. Those are the same. Hey, that only happened to us. That is a curse on us. So, okay, now read, I want you to read 4:37. And then I want you to read 32.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
It's an astonishment to see us in the streets shooting each other over colors and flags and over street names after white people. It is an astonishment to see us doing these things because we come from royalty. These people know where we come from.
A proverb and a byword.
You nigga, you porch monkey, you wetback. They got all these bywords placed on us. Why is that? Because God said it's going to happen to us.
Among all nations.
All nations, anywhere you go on this earth, you're going to be called a nigga. You can go to Istanbul, they're going to call you a nigga. You gonna go to China, they gonna call you nigga. Yeah, because they ain't our people. Yeah, they ain't our people. Those are Hamites. Those are the people who sold us. They's the one who gave us our location away and sold us into the black people, or to the white man. They're our enemy. Like, don't think just because we got the same skin color that they're our friends. No. The Hamites got a judgment coming to them. Those are not our people. Just like, for an example, if I go to a Chinese person and he's Japanese and I call him Chinese, he may be offended, but they look alike. But they're not the same. Just like they may look like us, but we're not the same. You see how they can't walk and talk and dress like us. They ain't got no type of swag. They put on all their best clothes and be different colors. They be looking crazy dressed out here. You can tell when you see them. Because like they're not like us at all.
I had to tell one about himself the other day. I was like, dude, I'm not there. Your grandfather was my grandfather.
Exactly.
Like, dude, don't look at me like that.
Exactly. And they got a judgment coming.
Come over and get my money.
Exactly. Hey, this brother's woke right here, man.
I did for this country.
That's right.
What have you done to come to get our money?
Exactly. Go ahead.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Now, when we were in slavery in that slave plantation, and we had children, what happened? They would take our children and just, you go to Peterson's plantation, you go to Dickinson's plantation, you go here.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them.
We couldn't do nothing about it. They would come take our children, uproot them, and send them to another plantation. There was nothing the black or that person, the slave, could do about it. Just sit there and weep for them all morning, all night long. That only happened to the blacks and the Spanish and Native Americans. So this Bible can't be talking about everybody. It can't be universal. Because we understand that God is only dealing with the Israelites. Yeah, exactly. And they don't want to hear it though. Our people, Hosea 4:6. Our people are unified in lies. And go to verse 46.
Deuteronomy 28:46.
So we understand that God, this was God's plan. Like, we messed up, but he still loves us at the end of the day.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder.
These curses we're reading shall be upon the seed of a people. Go ahead.
And upon thy seed forever.
No, for 3 days.
Forever.
No, until slavery ends.
Forever.
No, until the end of March.
Forever. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of the heart and of the dance of all things.
Now, he said these signs are going to be upon our seed forever because we didn't want to hearken to God. We didn't want to take his laws in. So he's punished it. Like, for an example, if you got a child, he could be with 6 other kids. They're all breaking windows, and you catch him. You're not going to whoop every other kid. You're going to whoop your kid because he's the one messing up. You don't care about the other kids. That's what the Most High is doing to us right now. We didn't want to listen, so he put us in the hoods and ghettos, put us in slavery. And all he's saying to us is we didn't want to hearken to him. That's why we're getting treated like dirt. That's why we're the tail end of society right now. I want to find that. Hold on. Okay. Now read verse 30. Okay, now read this.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed.
Our people are destroyed, just like you mentioned. Like, people watching Django, they get all excited. No, they telling you the truth, like how these people used to treat us and all that stuff. Like, you get it, you see it.
For lack of knowledge.
For lack of knowledge. They think it's entertainment. They watch it, they're entertained, but you see the real story behind it. You see all the evilness that's behind all that, because you understand our people.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because our people want to reject knowledge. We stay down here for hours, and only a few people come and talk to us. Like, that's why we give people hand claps when they come and talk to us, because the Most High's not dealing with everybody.
You know what Tupac said?
What do you say?
He said, if you sit back, look and listen long enough, then you start knowing.
Exactly. Hey, that's a good thing to do. The Bible tells you to keep your hand over thy mouth, don't make yourself a fool.
I will also reject thee.
Oh, he's going to accept it.
I will reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
We've forgotten the law of our God. We want to keep eating pork. We want to keep eating shrimp. We want to keep doing these things that defile our bodies. That's why the Most High has us at the bottom of society. We're basically his child, and we're acting out. He's whooping our ass right now. But as long when we get back together, we're gonna be in rightful rulership for the rest of this thing. Ain't gonna be no more switching anything. This is the final ride right here. This is why he's got his prophets out here to wake his people up. Okay, hold on. Would you, did I tell you how something? Okay, just stay right there. What'd you say? Well, they didn't put it. They'll never put an Israelite in office. Obama was one of us. Obama's a Hamite. He's one of the people who sold us. Obama is a Hamite. Okay, he's not our people. They would never put an Israelite as a president of this country. They did that strategically. What did I tell you to read? Okay, read that.
This is Deuteronomy 20 and 30.
Now, what happened now when we were out there in the plantations and we had our wives and stuff? What master do? What master do to them? Let's read it.
Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
So we was out in conflicts with our women, and then another man would just come and take her and just go lay with her? Exactly. Exactly, man.
Yeah. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
Didn't we build all the plantations, all the buildings and all that stuff? We didn't get to dwell in those places. We didn't even get to go shopping there. They would kill us if we went in there.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shall not gather the grapes thereof.
So when we was out there planting vineyards and gardens and all that stuff, we didn't get to eat all that. Matter of fact, if you look right here, I don't know if there's the thing with the thing on her mouth. Right here, look, I'll show you this. This right here, this is what they would give us when we was out in the gardens. They'd put this over our mouth when we was out there collecting the corn and stuff so we couldn't eat it. Yeah, that, and we couldn't sing, and that's where we got the whistle and willie from and all that stuff, because they make you sing and whistle so you couldn't eat none of the food when you was bringing it to them. That's where the whistle and willie came from. These people were sick, bro. But yeah, they used to put that on us so we couldn't eat none of the food that was out in the vineyard. Now, you can't show me that happened to another group of people but us and Hispanics and Native Americans. It's the only group of people this happened to.
Verse 31. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes, and thou shalt not eat thereof. Thine ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face.
So everything was taken from us. Our land, our language, our culture. Why did they made us shave our face when we got here? They didn't want us to have no connection with this Bible. And why did they gave us a slave Bible? They would only read verses like, obey your earthly master. Like they literally cut out like 90% of the Bible. And only would read, have you seen 12 Years a Slave when they had Nat Turner running around reading the Bible to other slaves and telling them to obey your earthly master and all that stuff? They did that strategically. They know we have a natural zeal for God, but they use it against us. That's how we know these people are the goddamn devil and God is going to kill these people. Yeah, they used to take the biggest one and they pull them out to the plantation. They would do, I'm not going to say it for the camera's sake, but they would basically rape them and do all types of things to show the other dude. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, and that's why people got to understand these people that did this. It was only a couple hundred years ago. It's just the ancestors of those people. Nothing's changed. You're just dealing with the seeds of those people. Somebody give me Isaiah 14. Give me Isaiah 14, and then you just give Isaiah 14 as well. Oh no, get Revelation 13. And we're gonna leave it off with this, Elder. I'm glad you had this time to take the conversation to talk to us, King. I'm gonna read a few more to you. I'm gonna let you go, King.
Yeah, young 24-year-olds. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm 48 years old. Y'all need to read some.
Yeah, they need to read.
I'm like, forget that internet.
Yeah, they gotta come back to God.
If my mom was alive, they can tell you. My mom was gonna worry about me coming home from school. Get me on my library, then I'll go back home.
God.
God. Library.
You say that to them, they ain't even gonna know what that is. They're probably gonna think you're talking about an app.
Google that. I'm like,
yeah, they're gonna think you're talking about an app.
All dang truth now. I'll Google it.
13, 9. Okay, listen. So God has a judgment. There's a recompense for what these people did to us. Like, you think you ever heard the term eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth? What goes around comes around. These people gonna get it too. You think you're gonna hurt God's people and nothing's gonna happen to y'all? We're not waiting on God. God's waiting on us to get right. He's sitting back and a day to the Lord is 1,000 years. So literally all this has been going on. It's like maybe he took a cat down. So he's literally just waiting on us to come back to him so he can send his son to fight for us. But this is what's going to happen. This is the judgment that's coming on all of the nations.
This is Revelation 13 and 9. For any man have an ear.
You have an ear. What's your name, King?
Sean.
Nice to meet you, Sean. Can I y'all?
Let him hear.
Let him hear. Sean, listen.
Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
Now, did the white man take the Hispanics, Native Americans, and black people and lead them into captivity? No, the white man definitely did. He definitely took us on slave ships and brought us here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then genocide with the Native Americans.
Yeah.
And basically genocide with us.
Yeah, exactly.
We was the first two
Christopher
holocaust.
Columbus, yeah.
We the first two holocaust.
Exactly. Now listen to this.
Shall go into captivity.
No, they're gonna be able to live their life for the rest of their life.
Shall go into captivity.
No, they're gonna be okay.
Shall go into captivity.
No, they're gonna be just fine.
Shall go into captivity. He that killed it with the sword.
No, they leave us laying down in the streets. They shoot us, no justice, no peace. That's why we're doing all these rallies and all stuff, and nothing happens.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Woo! God said, "He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword."
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
And that's us in Psalms 148 and 14, Psalms 50 and 5. So read this right.
Isaiah 14. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob,
No, he's gonna have mercy on everybody.
will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose
No,
Israel.
he's gonna choose everyone.
Will yet choose Israel.
And no, he's gonna choose everybody.
Will yet choose Israel.
God is going to choose Israel, not everyone on the planet Earth.
And set them in their own land. And the strangers,
No, the people who put us in slavery.
the strangers,
The people who fed our children to alligators.
the strangers,
The people who took our women and would work on them so they figured out how to do lobotomy and all the other operations that they got going on.
the strangers,
The people who would starve our children out and feed them vitamins so they would know how much it takes for a person to live and die.
the strangers,
The people who would take our baby and would cut them up and feed them to dogs.
the strangers
Keep going.
shall be joined with them.
Which second? That's right.
Shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
So they're gonna cleave to us. They're gonna, just like they did to us, just like we cleave to them. It's the same thing that's gonna happen to them. I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Well, that happened a long time ago." Give me verse 21. I wasn't there. That's their favorite thing to say. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I didn't have to do that. That's right. Now read it.
We're going to still be burned.
Now read
Verse
it.
21. Prepare slaughter
Prepare slaughter, right? Death, destruction. Slaughter is not good. You never want to hear that.
for his children.
For his children. So the people who, the Revelation, John Adams, all of them, prepare what?
Prepare slaughter for his children.
For his children, meaning they're gonna get it too. Like, it's like basically what happened is their ancestors ran up the bill and they gotta pay for it. That's basically how the Most High is looking at it. And no, they're gonna pay. The Most High is gonna they're gonna pay. Yeah, they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay through us because we're gonna put what goes around comes around. So the same thing they did to us is the same thing that's gonna go to them. They said we're gonna be in rulership forever, but there's a thing we gotta do. Get Ecclesiastes 12:13. We'll end it with that. What you got more? Go ahead.
For the iniquity of their father.
No, they're gonna be okay.
For the iniquity of their father.
No, they're gonna be just fine. It didn't matter. That was such a long time ago.
For the iniquity of their father.
Nah, that was in the 1600s. Get over it, right?
For the iniquity of their father.
No, shut up and dribble.
For the iniquity of their father.
Go ahead.
That they do not rise.
They're not gonna rise,
Nor possess the land.
nor possess the land.
Nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Thus saith the Lord God. They got a judgment coming down. That's right. They're going to pay for the sins of what they are their forefathers. You are your forefathers. If you could understand that. We're just brought back on this earth for the final judgment.
I'm going to leave y'all with this.
Go ahead.
If you don't like somebody so very much, why you interested in what we do?
Exactly, brother. Because they need us. They need us. Because we're the salt of the earth, elder.
But y'all don't like.
Yeah, because they got that. Because they never was. Yeah, they never exactly. And they hate when we do that. When we don't pay them no mind. It's like they got an infatuation with us because we're God's chosen people. You gotta think these people were made without melanin. These people will die in the sun. These people will die in the sun. The sun's against them. Imagine going outside and everything's against you. Like you can't even be outside. You know what I'm saying? So just think that we got them in that plantation like they ain't gonna be no suntan lotion. They ain't gonna be no hats. They're gonna be all out there looking like Mr. Krabs. Go read this.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:13.
God.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
The whole man, this is everything we're talking about, elder.
Fear God
Fear God.
and keep His commandments.
We gotta keep the laws of God to get out of the situation that we in. Elder. Sean, is that what you said your name was? I'll pray to the Most High. Y'all, man. Nice to meet you, guys, man. Nice to meet you. I'll pray to the Most High. Get a brother a hand. Get a brother a hand.
Go to the library.
That's right.
What's in there? You really know.
God.
Go to the library. court one day. We was out there.
That's
We
right.
go to the basketball.
That's right, exactly. Oh, we study up here. This is what we do up here, Elder. 'Cause we want to wake our people up. We want to get out of this subjugation that we're in. That's why we out here. We could be playing 2K right now, doing anything. It's a Saturday afternoon. We could be at the mall, doing whatever. But no, we're here to wake up our people and let them know. That's why we're so blessed that you stopped by and had this conversation with you.
It's a happy with you.
All praise to the Most High.
I love it like nice, quiet.
Yeah, get your knowledge up, man, because ain't nothing out in this world. The wisdom of this world is
In
foolishness.
the middle of the night, I'm gonna look that up.
All
I
praise
ain't
to the
gonna
Most High.
Google it. Google it. Internet, but a lie.
Hey, you right, man. Hey, and it's read by white. You can Google Jesus Christ and go pull up a white man. So we know it's a damn lie. So we know so. That is not what the Bible says. But you have a good day, God. Hey, appreciate you, King. Appreciate you, God. Hey, y'all get, hey.
God bless you, brother. God bless you.
Y'all get Sean in hand. Y'all get Sean in hand. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Yeah, it's me on
Don't
this.
worry, I ain't got no warrant.
Okay, you good. Hey,
I'm doing
we wouldn't even tell you. We would say we didn't know you.
No,
Trust
I've
me.
been doing that life.
All praise to the Most High.
You get a fire teenager.
Oh, give him a flyer.
Yeah, I got one in here.
Okay,
This
yeah.
one right here?
Yeah, check it out on the internet. This video will be on the internet, so check it out, okay? You'll-
This right here.
Yeah, you scan it with your phone, it'll pull right up, or you just go to it on YouTube.
Okay.
It'll pull up everything. You'll be on there, brother. You'll be on there. All right, Sean, man. Y'all get Sean a hand, man.
I'm
Get Sean a hand,
my
man.
young coworker is about there, like, what is that?
Hey,
I was like, what you know about? I said, dude, I went across seas, I seen life and death. I seen what people do to each other.
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing over
yeah. It's nothing but a reincarnation of everything.
but they don't want to go over there. I said, the strongest, well, not the strongest, the greatest thing I did was sign my name on that contract.
Well, I'm glad the Most High had mercy on you to keep you away from that and to bring you here, and that hopefully that doesn't fall upon you anymore. Because you're not supposed to be fighting for a country that would never fight for you. Like, the country would never do what you did for them. They would never die for you. They literally have you here in subjugation. They gave you their last name. They put your family through hell. So we definitely don't want to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So all praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High, man.
Y'all stay in the book.
Yes, sir. All praise to the Most High.
God bless.
Yes, sir. All praise to the Most High, man. And with that, I guess I'm not gonna get to the lesson today. It's all good. We're gonna give all praise to the Most High. Call all Yahweh by ship, my shack, one lock Yahweh Shai, and Kwam Yasharal.
Kwam Yasharal. All praise to the Most High.